Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video, and this one is SWAT, which was released by Mastertronic in 1986. 1986. This came out the same year as Whizball. Keep that in mind. Now this also came out under another title. It also came out under the name LA SWAT. So quite why they decided at some point to either add or remove the LA bit, I don't know. It's not exactly going to do a great deal as far as affecting this game in any way. Now, this title page is completely silent, and when the game starts you'll wish the same applied there as well. Let's get a game underway, and yeah. If you're a regular viewer of my videos, you may have seen my review of Intergalactic Cage Match, I think that's what it was called. And what I said about the music for that game, well, it pales into insignificance compared to this noise. Anyway, now that you've heard enough of the game, or enough of the music, calling it music, let's get on with playing the game. And what I've done here is essentially show you everything that this game has to offer. So I mean, there is a storyline, believe it or not, which is that there is a riot going on, and of course with this being America, they've come up with an idea of how to deal with it, which is to shoot all of the fuckers and ask questions never. And for the most part, the rioters are armed with sticks, but you go in with automatic fucking, weapons, and you just fucking slaughter the lot of them. That's American policing for you. Anyway, so you have 3 lives, but effectively all of your lives are on screen at the same time. You'll notice that there are these 2 other SWAT or policemen, or whoever the fuck they are, following me. Well, if I lose 1 life, one of them then takes over, and that becomes the player you can, or the character you control. But I mean, yeah, I've shown you absolutely everything in this game. I mean, sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes, the rioters will come along and be able to actually get out here, and they beat the fuck out of you, and or sometimes they'll even throw Molotov cocktails at you and blow you up. But this is it. I mean, God, who fucking needs Call of Duty Black Ops, eh? Well, actually, I don't. I would rather play this, actually, but nevertheless. Now, you may be thinking, God, this looks fucking boring, and fuck me, would you be right. So, I mean, I haven't exactly got very far. There are actually levels in this game, but you have to make progress through here in order to get to the next level. And the trouble is, I keep fucking just standing motionless, blasting away at all these fuckers who are standing around, and, I've just shot an innocent. the game did actually get a bit of an infamous, believe it or not, reputation because you could shoot innocents. This sort of cunt who looks like he's walked out of 1972 is in this purple sort of like get-up with hat and everything. I think he's supposed to be a blind man or something. Anyway, yeah, there he is there, and if you shoot him you lose 1,000 points. Later on when you get to the end of the level, the sort of like leader of the rioters has a hostage, as I've just shot another innocent. If you shoot the hostage, you lose 1,000 points there as well. That's about it as far as like, you know, the novelty value of this game goes, because other than that, this is possibly the most boring, you know, shoot 'em up I've ever played. So there you go, I lost that life. So you get this sort of vague animation there of me getting the shit beaten out of us as we approach the end, and I fucking hell, I'm making a right bollocks up of this. So anyway, so we're up to the top here. They were all buggering off here. There you go. And now we get the final sort of like wave of them coming along, and you just basically mow them all down as they approach. And here is the riot leader with his hostage. And oh, okay, well, I killed the hostage as well as the leader, so there you go. So that's level 1 done. On to level 2, which looks exactly the same. There's a very slight sort of difference in the general layout, but I mean, really, this, you know, you're doing the same fucking thing all the way through. So about things like, you know, power-ups, there are none. What about, you know, picking up extra weapons, you know, like grenades or something? There are none. I've just been blown up by that Molotov cocktail. And then when you lose your last life, it's just bosh, straight back here. You don't even get like game over appearing. So yeah, no power-ups, no extra weapons, no fuck all. This, which, that's it. That's all there is. So let's get the game underway. Graphics. The graphics to me look like they were designed on CFAX. They probably even had Spanish Flea playing in the background when they were designing them. Yeah, so yeah, graphically it's, yeah. If this had been released in 1983, I would have forgiven the graphics, but this is 1986. Audio. Oh, fucking hell. That's all I can really say about the audio. I mean, the sound effects are basic beyond belief. Even the buddy Domark who did Zybots could look at or listen to these sound effects and say, fucking hell, they didn't put any effort in them. And then the music. I think the person who did the music is the same person who did the music for Intergalactic Cage Match. But I think this is by Sculpted Software, and that is the lot who did Intergalactic Cage Match. So, fucking hell, between this and Intergalactic Cage Match itself, I can't believe anybody approached Sculpted Software to actually code anything again. I mean, if anything, they would have said, right, that lot, they are fucking banned from going anywhere near a fucking Commodore 64 again, or any computer of any description again. I mean, this music, it's just, I just don't know the words. I cannot find the words to describe it. shoot another innocent. And then the gameplay. Well, if you imagine, you know, like, I suppose the obvious comparison is going to be Commando. You imagine Commando, but instead of being sort of like, you know, fast-paced action racing through, you know, wherever, this is more like, you know, a fucking morbidly obese slug wading through fucking black treacle. It is staggeringly slow. And also, why does it look like your SWAT team or whatever are all fucking barefoot? What, couldn't they afford boots in this, like, you know, particular SWAT outfit? So, it's a game that looks staggeringly basic. I say, it looks like it was designed on a CFAX. It sounds like somebody has put the SID chip through the sort of trauma that, you know, it would need counselling to get over. And the gameplay is, you know, it's so fucking slow. I mean, even, you know, the M25 at 9 AM is faster than this. So how do I rate it? Would you be shocked if I didn't rate it very highly? I mean, it is fucking coma-inducing. I don't even think I'm going to get to the end of the level on this go, which will be the first time I've failed to get to the end of level 1, but I'm just so fucking bored with it. I just want it to end. I mean, is it the worst game Mastertronic have brought out? No. I mean, amazingly, they have done worse than this. But, I mean, it fucking hell, it's among some of the worst they've done. I mean, I realise that speed isn't everything. I mean, Speed Zone obviously plays a lot faster than this, but Speed Zone is fucking... I think that manages to be far worse than this fucking sack of shit. Just. Alright, so here we go again with the... and I shot the hostage again. You know, who fucking cares? On to level 2. Oh dear, I've been blown up. So there you go, that is SWAT for Commodore 64. All the fun of watching paint dry, but without the satisfaction of having achieved anything at the end of it. I score this 1 out of 10. It gets the 1 for the novelty value of being able to shoot innocents, but that is it. This is the gaming equivalent of leprosy and should be treated as such. It's just a fucking serious sack of shite. And even though it was a Mastertronic release, so it was only $1.99 when this came out, but frankly, you would have been better flushing your $1.99 down the Kazi. It would provide you with far more entertainment, and you're likely to do that as often as you are playing this fucking game. So that brings this review to an end. Thank fuck. And we'll see you at the next one.